So when we look at the middle school technical etude this year, we want to note that it's in the key of G minor, and frankly it's fairly straightforward. The recommended tempo is 86 to the quarter note. I would suggest certainly learning this and perhaps even performing it slightly slower than that, just to make sure that you had good control of your technique and also to make sure that we can hear an audible difference between the varied articulations that you see. So speaking of that, you want to make sure that you do observe the written articulations and you don't end up accidentally playing one articulation in place of another. So for example, note that in measure 2, beats 1 and 2 have a different articulation than beats 3 and 4, and in the final bar, beat 1 has a different articulation than beat 2. Work to make sure that you bring out these differences and don't end up just sort of accidentally playing all of the beats with the same articulation. That's going to be a very common mistake that people make as they prepare this. Keep your staccato notes nice and light rather than being too short or too clipped. Think detached rather than short, and it should help your airstream to continue through the note as you weave up and down these scales. And finally, it's only 8 bars long, but I do think it's difficult to play this in one whole breath. So what I would recommend is 2 spots that you can breathe as you go through here. The first spot would be after beat 3 of the 4th measure, and then after the first note of measure 7. These are both 8th notes, and they both have large leaps associated with them. So I think it's perfectly fine to take just a split second and sneak some air to make sure that you have enough support to finish these technical etudes with nice, full, and consistent and controlled sound. So I hope that you find those suggestions useful. Again, please reach out to me if you have questions about how to prepare this. I'd be happy to help. And otherwise, good luck to you.